Hello, welcome everybody to another video. We have a Dragon Dance team. If you like dragons, cool beans. I love dragons. They're one of my favorite types. Yeah, so we got Lapras, Gyarados, Fraligator, Flygon, Dragonite, and Tyranitar. They all learn Dragon Dance, and I thought I'd just put them on a team, and yeah, this is it. We're facing Leroy. Okay, so I'm thinking some crazy, moves are gonna happen. He's gonna just go for it. Honestly, I'm scared. Just kidding. It's fine. But anyways, yeah. Also, I recently saw the Dragon Ball Super movie, Hero. It was really good. But anyways, this is my Tyranitar. He's Jolly Nature, max speed, max attack, and yeah. So he has Dragon Dance, Crunch, Rock Slide, and Outrage. And he has the item, I think it was the Razor Fang. I think it makes it flinch, makes you have a better percent of flinching. But anyways, he starts off with the Rotom. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp. I get burnt, which is fine. I'm just going for some Dragon Dances because that's kind of the point of this team. He switches out to Milotic, which is fine. And yeah, so now we're back at base attack. We have +2 speed. And we have the Sand Up, which is great. Sandstream's a great ability. Raises rock types special defense as well, so we're not too worried about special attacks here. And Tyranitar's just kind of naturally bulky, so yeah, we're just gonna go for some rock slides. And the point is just to get a bunch of flinches, of course, and yeah, make sure you annoy the opponent as much as you can. So he does another switch into Rotom again, which is weird. I don't know why, but I'm like, okay, that's fine. We're doing some pretty nice damage here. It seems like one more attack is going to do it for us, which that's what we're going to do. Going for another Rock Slide. And that's the Rotom down, which honestly is a threat. Rotoms are just, they are very good for doing stuff, in Pokemon battles. So yeah, we're just taking some more burn damage, and we're expecting the Milotic to come back in, which it does, which is great. Okay. I guess he wants his Milotic to be at full health for this Tyranitar. So yeah, we're just gonna go for Rock Slides. Hopefully we can get some flinches going. I'm thinking this Milotic is probably like max defense, max health or something. And yeah, it's gonna go for Scald, which is super effective and doing some very nice damage. We saw earlier that the Milotic had the leftovers as well. So yeah, taking more burn damage, and we're just hoping for a flinch here. I'm thinking this Milotic probably has Recover as well, so Milotics are very, very good. I need to breed my own. I have a shiny, Feebas in Pokemon Sword that I need to train up, but I'm thinking my next team I want to make is the Uxie team. So yeah, that probably will be the next Pokemon team, just to let you guys know. Look forward to that. We'll finally use Super Uxie that I haven't really used too much. Alright, but anyways, back to the battle. We actually got one flinch, and yeah, but we went for another Rock Slide, and then he went for Recovers, so now this Milotic is at some pretty good health, actually. Yeah. Taking more burn damage. We're on red now, which is not good. We're about to pass out and faint, not die, as I say sometimes. But anyways, yeah. This Milotic's just stalling me out. Just gonna keep going for Recovers. I'm sure it doesn't want to flinch and be on low health. So I'm just trying to get this Milotic into a range where maybe something else can deal with it. But it actually decides to switch out into Metagross, which was a pretty nice play, I guess. Because Rock Slide's not very effective against Metagross. If I went for Crunch, this could have been a different story. I probably wouldn't have taken out Metagross, and yeah. And it got cut off right there, but it went for a Bullet Punch, and yeah, that's my Tyranitar down. So next we're going into Gyarados, and yeah, this is one of my favorite sets. It's very OP in my opinion sometimes. It's just the max health, max speed, I think Jolly as well. And yeah, going for Dragon Dance, we have the Waterfall, Earthquake, and Thrash, just for some good damage. Metagross gonna go for Zen Headbutt, does some good damage. And we're just going to go for the Earthquake, hopefully take it out. But he actually makes a pretty good play. Well, actually, I don't know if it's the best play, because You'll see right now. Okay, so it goes into Swellow, shiny Swellow, looking very nice. It's like a green. It's a weird color, but it's cool. You know, better than the regular one, I guess. Actually, I don't know about that. I don't know. Well, I'll have to see myself. But so yeah, we actually outspeed the Swellow, so that's why I said it wasn't like the best play in the world, but it's fine. So now we have the Moxie boost going. We're at +2, +1 speed. I don't think he has anything to really outspeed me, really. So he goes into Cloister, which is very heavily defensive. So that was a pretty good play, or it's like probably a good Pokemon to switch in. I could have gone for Thrasher here, but I didn't want Metagross to come back in and take advantage. You know what I mean? So which went for the Earthquake. Cloister went for the Rock Blast. It got cut off again. My bad. But anywho, it probably has Skill Link, I'm guessing. So it's a very dangerous Pokemon. And we switch into my Dragonite, which again, max attack, max health. Max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature. We have Wing Attack, Dragon Dance, Outrage, and Fire Punch. So yeah, we went for the Outrage just to straight up take it out. And yeah, took out the Cloister. And now what I feared was going to happen with my Gyarados if I went to Thrash is now happening with Dragonite, but it's all good. Dragonite is at least with stab damage, so we can do some pretty good damage, I would say. Still, you know, maybe a good chunk. So yeah, you know, it's probably like a 3-hit KO. So now we get confused, which is a bummer. Metagross is gonna go for the Meteor Mash, doing some pretty good damage, breaking my multi-scale. This is of course multi-scale. Dragonite, shiny green, nasty green, sewer green. So yeah, we actually hit ourselves, which is a bummer. Metagross is going to go for another Meteor Mash and take out my Dragonite, which is a bummer. And he actually gets an attack rise, so this Metagross is even more dangerous. But I'm like, okay, well, we have stuff to deal with this, right? So I'm just going to go into my Feraligatr, because we got another Earthquake coming in. Shiny Feraligatr. I know this was on my Aqua Jet team, but if you check out the moves now, it doesn't have Aqua Jet. It has Aqua Tail now, so you know, we repurposed the Feraligatr. We actually have a shiny Golduck with Aqua Jet now, so yeah, Feraligatr has been replaced by Golduck, basically. So let's see, Milotic comes back in. I'm like, oof, okay. He's probably going to go for Scald. I mean, I don't know if maybe I had a coverage move, but I did have a berry, so I was like, okay, let me just set up a Dragon Dance, which I do. You know, just the point of this team is to dance all around your opponent, I guess. So yeah, Milotic going for Scald. Didn't get the burn yet, so that's great. And I was like, all right, well, I should just go for some damage before I get burnt. Hopefully I don't. Maybe I can get a critical hit or something, you know, let's just go for the damage, right? So yeah, goes for another Scald. It doesn't, you know, do anything too bad. No burn is what I mean. And yeah, we're just gonna continue going for Earthquakes here on the Milotic. It's looking like a 4-hit KO. Like 2 more and it'll get taken out if I don't get burnt, right? We get burnt while we have 69 health, which is just great. Fantastic. We love to see it. Excuse me. So yeah, now my Earthquakes are not going to be doing as much damage due to the burn, you know. Of course, the half damage. Right here I was thinking, okay, I can go for another Dragon Dance, but I was like, nah, I think I'm just going to try to get some more damage on this Milotic. Maybe we can get a critical hit if we're lucky, and we don't. And we're doing peep squat diddly on the Milotic now, which is just great. It's gonna go for recovers, which is kind of expected. So I guess it's gonna stall me out with the burn, but that's fine. I'm just trying to make it so this Milotic isn't too crazy here with the health. You know, maybe let's waste some of those recovers. You know what I mean? So I can't use it later. Yeah, we're doing nothing with the Earthquakes. This guy's just recovering. You know. Getting very healthy. I'm getting worse and worse with the burn. You know, if I had a Fire Hydrant, I would definitely use it on my Feraligatr, you know, in real life, but we could just pretend. Okay, the burn's not there, but it's still there. Okay, so Go for another earthquake, and Milotic decides to go for another skull just to finish me off, I suppose. And yeah, the burn's gonna take me out this turn, and yeah, we didn't do much damage on the Milotic, but it's all good. It's all good. We wasted some PP, and sometimes that's what you just need to do. Stall out the opponent a little bit. So anywho, we're going back into, or not back into, but this is my Lapras. This is max attack and max speed as well. Jolly Nature definitely needs the boost in speed. Lapras is not the fastest Pokemon in the world, but you know, a couple Dragon Dances up, and it does become pretty fast. So Milotic decides to go for another Scald, but doesn't know that I had Water Absorb. So yeah, we eat those for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay. If I didn't mention also, Fraligator was max attack, max speed, and Fraligator was actually Adamant Nature because I kind of want more attack on that one, right? So now the Milotic is going for Ice Beam. I'm thinking it wants to get a freeze on me, which I'm like, okay, I guess. You know, you do that, Milotic. It doesn't know that I have a Citrus Berry as well. If I didn't mention, that's the item. The item on Gyarados was Focus Sash. If I didn't mention, just so I can live any attack. Fraligator has the berry that makes it so electric types aren't super effective, or at least do like half damage, right? And then Dragonite had the Yachi Berry that does, you know, ice type attacks do less damage, so I can survive an ice type move. So yeah, Milotic is just continuing to use Ice Beam. I'm going for the Dragon Dances. You know, it's all good here. We're at, I think, ×4. I wanted to get 4 up because I thought, I don't know, this Milotic is pretty bulky. I don't want it just to keep going for recover. And he actually got a critical hit, which is very lucky, but it didn't really do much damage still. So yeah, we're squishing the Milotic, and we actually get a Paralyze, which is great. Fantastic. And yeah, seems like one more is gonna, or 2 more Body Slams is gonna do it. You know, if this thing has Marvel Scale for sure, you know, which raises Milotic's defense when it has a status condition. So good thing we went for all those Dragon Dances so we can take this out. And yeah, we get a lucky Paralyze there. Fantastic. Milotic still recovering though with some leftovers. And we're just going to finish it off with another Body Slam. Boom. Slam that Milotic. Because it was getting very irritating. So now my opponent Leroy is on his last Pokemon, Nidoking. You know, with Lapras here with ×4 speed and attack, I'm definitely going to outspeed this Nidoking. And yeah, we're going for a Waterfall. Maybe it has a Focus Sash, we don't know yet. It does not have a Focus Sash. Took it out, one shot. And yeah, Lapras was definitely the MVP there, saving us the battle at the end. And yeah, thank you for the battle, Leroy. That was a great battle. On to the next one. Just starting off with, you know, I was scared that Espeon was going to be their lead. We're facing Mago, by the way. But they actually started off with Pelipper, and I started off with Dragonfly, which is my Flygon. You guys didn't get to see it last time, so I thought I would lead off with it this time. I will try to get maybe a Dragon Dance and some Fury Cutters on the Espeon if we try to like go for like a Reflect or anything, but yeah, we guessed wrong, so I gotta get the heck out of this situation in case Pelipper had an Ice Beam, right? But yeah, so yeah, we're switching into Lapras because I was kind of expecting an Ice type move, but Pelipper actually goes for a Tailwind, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. I guess I could have gone for a Dragon Dance and maybe for like a Dragon Rush, try to get that flinch. So yeah, it got cut off there. It went for Hurricane, so it's 100% accuracy in the rain, which is, you know, this Pelipper is doing some pretty good damage. I'm thinking it's probably like max attack, max speed or something. I don't know. And it's just gonna keep going for Hurricanes. We went for a Dragon Dance. I actually got a confusion off. It didn't show earlier on the first Hurricane, so my Lapras is confused. We have 2 Dragon Dances up because I thought I can use that to, you know, for the damage sakes, you know what I mean? So we're going for a Body Slam this turn. Actually, no, I went for the Waterfall because in the rain I thought, oh, what if I get a flinch? That'd be pretty crazy, right? So yeah, we're hoping we can get a flinch, but we actually hit ourselves, which is very unfortunate. It's doing more damage because we had the attack bonuses, and Pelipper just finished me off with the Hurricane. So not a great start, but now we know what this Pelipper is capable of, what it's gonna do. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, we can switch in our Tyranitar, change the weather to sand, and that way Pelipper's Hurricanes aren't gonna do as much damage. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I don't know what this Pelipper is gonna do right now. I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Dance, get my speed up. So yeah, I forget if the Tailwind petered out. I think it did already. So we're faster than the Pelipper already, which is kind of crazy. Or maybe not crazy, but I don't know what Pelipper's speed is exactly. It's about like 80 or something. Anywho, Sand's gonna do some damage on the Pelipper, and I think Pelipper was trying to burn me with Scald, and it's also super effective, so you know, why not get that damage, you know what I mean? But we finish it off with the Rock Slide, so yeah, we're looking pretty good here with ×1 attack and speed. And yeah, again with the, oh yeah, I didn't mention Flygon's item was, what is it? It was, I'm trying to remember. Anywho, Rotom comes in while I try to remember. We get a Rock Slide up. It has a berry, citrus berry. Rotom getting his health back. And it actually got flinched, so we got pretty lucky there. Very nice, very nice. So I'm like, okay, what can we do here? I decided to go just for a crunch, just in case Rock Slide missed. You know, I don't want that happening. Knowing my own luck sometimes, but yeah, we actually got good luck there. We got the flinch, you know. Probably would have finished me off with like a Hydro Pump or something. So he actually sends in the Scizor, shiny Scizor, looking very green. And we decided to go for a Rock Slide, but it's probably, yeah, gonna go for the Bullet Punch, and it's enough to take my Tyranitar out. So I was like, huh, I guess he could have sent this in before Rotom. Didn't have to lose the Rotom, but you know, maybe he didn't think the Bullet Punch was gonna do enough damage or something. So the Sandstorm also subsided, so I thought this is a good time to send in my Dragonite, so that way the sand doesn't break my, you know, multi-scale or do some damage on me. We have Fire Punch also, so you know, I was like, I can go for this, but I was like, let's just go for one Dragon Dance, you know what I mean? So we can get that speed bonus and that attack bonus. You know, in case the Scizor has a berry that weakens fire type attacks, then maybe my Fire Punch will do enough damage. Also, I remember my Flygon had the Razor Claw that raises the critical hit chance, so you know, you go for the Focus Energy and you get 100% critical hit. So yeah, that was on the Flygon. Now that I remember, Scizor's gonna go for a Wing Attack this turn, and we almost took out the Scizor. That's crazy. I don't know how we did not take it out. If we got a burn, it would have taken it out that turn, but it's all good. It went for a Bullet Punch, and we survived that, and we took it out with the critical hit Wing Attack. So that's great. That's the Scizor down. In comes the Empoleon. I was kind of scared of Aqua Jet, but it did not do that. It actually went for a Drill Peck. I got a Fire Punch off. I know it got cut off there. That's my bad. So we sent in the Fraligator, Dragfur, aka. So we can just go for a Dragon Dance because I'm sure this Empoleon doesn't have much to do to me, right? Just taking advantage, dancing all about. But Empoleon reveals to have the Grass Knot, and it does some pretty good damage, but it's looking like a 3-hit KO. I guess, you know, Dragon. Fraligator isn't like the heaviest Pokemon or anything. I think that's based off the weight of the Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like, what is it, Low Sweep or something? Or Low Kick? One of those. I think it's Low Kick, but here comes the Ursaring. I was like, oof, is it going to go? I kind of thought Ursaring might have had, what is it? The one that flinches you, Fake Out. I thought it might have had Fake Out, but I guess not. I just went for a Protect, so it's looking like maybe, is this a Quick Feet set? Maybe, or I don't think Ursaring gets guts, if I'm not mistaken. I forget. But anyways, it had the Toxic Orb. I didn't take it out with the Aqua Tail. I was just shy of the damage there, but and it took me out with the Facade, however you want to pronounce it. But Ursaring actually takes himself out with the poison, so that was very great. So here we go. We have, Gyarados or Flygon. So I decided to send in Flygon because I'm pretty sure this guy only had one Pokemon left. And I know it's the Espeon, so I just wanted to go for Fury Cutter, When do you ever get to use Fury Cutter, really? Not very much, I'll say, because it takes a little bit to get started, you know what I mean? You have to get like a couple, and then it's like pretty good. So yeah, Espeon's just going to go for a Psychic right off the bat. I'm like, okay, that's fine. We get a Fury Cutter, and we actually got a critical hit, which is very nice. That's probably thanks to my item, Plus, you always have a chance to get a crit, so. But I'm probably going to die this turn just because the Espeon is actually doing some pretty good damage, and it outspeeds my Flygon. So yeah, that's my Flygon down, aka Dragonfly. I like to say Dragonfly. Like, he's gone. Like the wind. Anyways, so now we got the Gyarados as our last Pokemon. We have a Focus Sash. This thing is going to have to do 2 hits to take me out. I could probably just taking it out with a Waterfall right off the bat. Espeon doesn't have, I think, the greatest defense in the world off the bat. So yeah, we just went for a Dragon Dance. So we can outspeed this. This team is Dragon Dance team, so we got to dance every time we got a chance. Kind of like in the movie Dance Dance. Or, what is it? Step Up? What other musical? High School Musical? They dance in that one. What's another dancing? I'm sure they dance in the movie Sing. I haven't really seen it though. But yeah, they probably just sing. But anyways, we took it out with the Waterfall. We outsped it. Great stuff. That was actually a pretty close battle, so that was really fun. Thank you for the battle, Mago. And here we go. We got the last battle of the video. This is actually a double battle, so I thought that'd be cool. I don't know how to say this guy's name. It's like Bazavier. Okay. Hopefully I said it kind of okay. Bazavier, something like that. Almost sounds like Baltazar or something. So anywho, my opponent decides to lead off with Torterra and Gardevoir. And we decided to lead off with our Flygon and Tyranitar. And yeah, we actually went for a dual Dragon Dance here. Because, yeah, why not? We gotta dance like it's the last. Okay. So Gardevoir reveals to have Dazzling Gleam, which is doing some very good damage on Tyranitar and Flygon. The Torterra decides to Leech Seed my Tyranitar. Hey. Oh, okay. I thought my daughter spilled some chips. So anyways, I know it got cut off there too. We actually went for Rock Slide, and we did some pretty good damage on the Gardevoir. Torterra, not too much. We didn't get a flinch, which is terrible. And Gardevoir actually set up a Trick Room. So, yeah, you guys didn't really get to see that. Sorry about that. But, yeah, so now, Dragon Dance is kind of useless here in the Trick Room. So, pretty terrible stuff. Takes out my Tyranitar and Flygon at the same time. But the Sand actually takes out the Gardevoir, which is great. So now all we have left is the Torterra here. But yeah, we're kind of losing right now, but maybe we could do something, right? We have some ice type attacks that Torterra is not gonna like so much, so we're planning on doing that. So he actually sends in the Blissey. I'm like, oof, okay. Blissey, I wonder what this thing is gonna do. So yeah, we send in the Lapras and Feraligatr, both of them shiny as a whistle. Okay, actually got cut off there. We actually went for Ice Punch on Torterra, and Lapras went for Waterfall on Blissey. So that's what happened there. Right here, I was kind of deciding what to do. I'm like, do I Ice Shard Blissey? Do I Ice Shard Torterra? Right? I didn't know. So in the end, I decided to Ice Shard Torterra and then go for the Aqua Tail on Blissey. So yeah, we took out the Torterra. We also got the ice. We got the freeze hacks on the Torterra too, which is pretty lucky. We probably could have just ignored it maybe for like a turn, but I was scared it would wake up and take out one of my Pokemon or Elite Seed and be annoying. So yeah, Blissey actually went for Sing and it missed, and we missed our Aqua Tail, which is very unfortunate. And then they sent in the Scizor, which is going for Bullet Punch on my Lapras. So we actually took out the Blissey though with the Ice Shard. Scizor's going for Bullet Punch on my Lapras. And then they sent in the Magmortar. So I'm like, oof, okay. So the plan here was, I'm thinking Scizor is going to take out my Lapras with the Bullet Punch. So I'm like, alright, I'm just going to go for Ice Shard on the Magmortar in case it had like a Focus Sash. You know, I didn't want anything like I just didn't want it to live, right? So yeah, I was right. Scizor would go for the Bullet Punch on my Lapras, and my Lapras was down. And we went for the Aqua Tail on Magmortar, which is kind of unfortunate because we got a Flame Body, which, you know, is not good for physical attackers. So, you know, I mean, at least my Dragfur is still very healthy. At least. Alright, so this guy has one more Pokemon. It's the Weavile, which is not very bulky and not very effective against both my Pokemon, so that's very great. So the plan here was to Dragon Dance with both my Pokemon just to get my attack up with Feraligatr up again. The Weavile is outspeeding us, and it went for Icicle Crash on Gyarados, doing some pretty alright damage, I would say. So yeah, we went for the Dragon Dance just so we can outspeed the Weavile next turn, and then Dragon Dance on Feraligatr. So I think we have 2 on Dragapher, so... Oh no, it's actually only 1, but you know, we didn't need it earlier. So now Scizor is going for the Bullet Punch on Gyarados. If you, it also got cut out, but Scizor went for a Roost earlier, so it actually has like pretty much all its health back. And then, so yeah, we went the Waterfall on Weavile. Weavile survived. It's going for another Icicle Crash on Gyarados, and that's my Gyarados down. So okay. So we have a burnt Feraligatr, okay, with +1 with Dragon Dance and Speed. The Weavile's at red health. Scizor is like, it's at like, you know, green health, but like half almost. So I'm thinking a Fire Punch is gonna do it for Scizor. I don't even need to go for a Dragon Dance. Weavile is not gonna be able to do anything because I'm gonna take it out with my Feraligatr, with Earthquake actually, because I know that it's gonna be able to take it out because Weavile's not the strongest Pokemon in the world. So yeah, Weavile goes for Ice Shard, knowing that it's probably gonna get taken out by Feraligatr. You know, trying its best here. But we had the Yache Berry and plus, you know, multi-scale, so I didn't really do much. Scizor went for Bullet Punch on my Dragonite, but it wasn't enough to take it out. We take out the Weavile with Earthquake, doing some damage on the Scizor. And now I know that this Fire Punch is going to take out the Scizor. And yeah, that's basically the game. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, my opponent. And yeah, hope you guys had a good time watching. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Yeah, it's going to be Yuxi. Peace.